Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back, welcome to my channel, Just a Jupiter, for another daily inspirational quickie. So today I'm going to be channeling a message for you out of the Beyond Lemuria Oracle deck. And we have our 3 groups like normal, so without further delay, let's get on in it. So we have our group 1 with the clear double terminated quartz. Look how beautiful she is. She is the clear quartz double terminated. That'll be group 1. Group 2 will be the lemon quartz double terminated. She actually is yellow. I know it's kind of hard to see. She is yellow compared to her sister. She's very clear yellow. So she's a yellow lemon quartz double terminated. That will be group 2. And group 3 will be the black tourmaline rutile double terminated quartz. Black tourmalized quartz. I don't know if it's considered rutile, or because rutile is its own crystal, but this is black tourmaline terminated quartz, double terminated, group number 3. All right, collective. So there are the 3 crystals to choose from for today. Please meditate, see which one calls to you, and I will see you at your group. Bye. Hey, collective of group number 1. If you chose the clear quartz double terminated crystal, welcome. You made it to your read. She's so pretty. I love her. I love all my crystal friends. I swear to goodness. I love them. I love all my crystal friends and all my gods and goddesses. I love everyone. All right, sorry, collective of group 1. Please spirit tap me into the collective of group 1, and may I please get 1 Beyond Lemuria Oracle card. 1 Beyond Lemuria Oracle card for my collective of group 1. Spirit, please tap me into collective group 1. May I please just get 1 Beyond Lemuria. Just 1, please. Just 2. That was like 3. We need just 1. We need just 1, please. Just 1, please. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Ooh, very ethereal. Ooh. This is intense. Okay, so there's the picture. And then I'm going to see how ethereal that is. It's just energy. Okay. And it's soul star chakra merging with the divine. This image captures the merging of time beyond space and kaleidoscopic wisdom that penetrates our being. We have lived in many worlds, all interconnected. They uphold the lessons they carry as messages of transformation. Their synergy creates the expansion of the universe. Gaze into the place where the light between our stardust can be anything, and collective evolution is part of a grander story. When we simply let go, we become all that we have been, seeking and glimpse the greater dream. Meditate on the idea that everything that ever was and ever will be is happening simultaneously right now across multiple dimensions. Now this is like really hard to grasp, like that there's multiple dimensions going on and stuff. But I mean, people do time jump, time shift, so it is possible, right? Anything's possible until there's evidence to prove otherwise, correct? Sorry, collective. I'm still waking up. I'm still waking up. I'm waking up. All right. Multiple dimensions Earth. This is the soul star chakra. I mean, this goes beyond just our immediate 7th chakra, that we know it exists in this matrix. This goes beyond time and space. I mean, this is time space continuum. I mean, this is quantum physics. This is stuff that I definitely want to gravitate towards. Like, I want to get into quantum physics, but it is so beyond my level of understanding at the present moment. But I mean, essentially that's the science of spirituality. That's where you can prove spirituality is in the quantum physics of things. Again, I don't know much about it, and I really do want to. It's just when I do hear about it or try to learn about it, like right now it's like right over my head. I can't grasp it. So I'm just not at that level of understanding yet, but for sure I will be eventually down the road. Planting that seed now for my future self, quantum physics. I might be a quantum physician. Who knows? All right, group number 1. I mean, this is just intense. This is just, I can't even grasp it. I can't even put words on it because there's just so many different things and aspects coming together from all at once. Like, you could very well be living multiple dimensions right now, like I just stated earlier. you're merging with the divine. So either I feel like you could very well be merging into a timeline of greater successes, of greater abundance, of greater, you know, just of a better essence of who you are now. Like it feels like you're definitely graduating into this smaller lotus here, this purple lotus that's going upwards until this blue lotus of the higher power, the higher merge. And now I'm called with succession. There's 3 of them, so there could have been 3 big life shifts, big time shifts, big shifts for you, and it feels like you're coming into a big one, a real big one at the present time. But it's something that it's needing to have really compassion for yourself. To go into this next jump, it's really calling to have compassion for yourself and do the shadow work on compassion for yourself. Because it feels like you haven't spoken your genuine authenticity, and you're being called to now speak your genuine authenticity, and it's going to come from having compassion for yourself as you step into this next big time jump, this big shift in your life. And it feels like this is the biggest one of, like, say there's been 3 things in your life, you know, that just something happened to make shit happen, right? They're like catalysts. I feel like there was 3 big catalysts, 3 big things that happened to make you go into this shift of your best version of yourself. And it's, you know, it's really divine. You're merging into your higher self. So as you see here, that there's 3 sizes and 3 different colors, right? So this one's kind of like an orange, this one's like a purple, and this one's it's a blue. And then you have this blue gem here, you have this green gem here, and this amethyst gem here. You're graduating. There could have been 3 big things in your life that really push you into the best version of yourself, but it's going to require compassion. See how this green shape right here, this green jewel, like, to me, that's like your third eye, like in the place of where your third eye would be, and it's green about loving, you know, healing, compassion, all those things. So whatever the next step for you is going to be, it's going to require a lot of compassion, I feel, for yourself, to be easy on yourself. Collective of group number 1. But there's definitely 3 big events that happened or are happening to really put you into this shift. Okay, so just embrace it. You're gonna be just fine. All right. I hope this helped you, group number 1. I'm sorry, I'm still waking up myself. I apologize. I'm not a morning person at all. I'm not a morning person. All right, with that aside, that's what I have for group 1. I hope this helped you. Throw a thumbs up if it did. If you feel so called, you can share, subscribe. And if you want some personal guidance when I'm more awake, you can find my information in the description box below. Till next time, group number 1. I'll let you later. Bye. Hey, collective of group number 2. If you chose the lemon quartz, welcome, you made it to your read. Lemon quartz. She's so pretty. I love all my crystal friends. Alright, Spirit, please tap me into the collective of group number 2. And may I please get just one Beyond Lemuria Oracle card for group number 2, and what they need here for their highest and greatest good. Please, Spirit, can I get 1 Beyond Lemuria for the group collective of group 2? Can I get 1 Beyond Lemuria? Thank you. Oh, how pretty. How pretty. Oh, wowza. Look at that. Wow, look at the Merkaba, the angel wings, the butterfly, the purples, the blues. Like, damn, there is a lot going on in this card, and it is divinely beautiful. Throat chakra. Express your truth. This chakra is the origin of expression. It is the source of the life spark that inspires your aliveness and stokes the creative fires in others. This is the outer sharing of your inner being, the glowing song of your soul, on the winds of your flight to understanding more of who you are. Connect to the crux of your potential, C-R-U-X. Connect to the crux of your potential and take it further than you could have imagined. As spirit fuses into the tangible, it actualizes as a platform for greater experience, and new facets are sculpted, seated, and shared as a fractal of light in the form of your own unique language. Dang, I freaking love this card collective group 2. Like, this is essentially like a throat chakra activation, an awakening. It's just this throat chakra is wide open, and it's beautiful. When you express your authentic truth, you will never, ever, ever, ever go wrong. You will always be backed by universe, you know, regardless whoever thinks what. As long as you are standing in your authenticity, you're speaking and honoring your truth, Spirit will always back and honor you. Like, you can never go wrong with being honest. Like, I'm fucking Joan of Arc. Like, you know, burn me to the fucking stake. I don't give a fuck. Like, I will never lose my integrity. In group number 2, you definitely have come into this power of this speech. You can definitely have Archangel Gabriel that works really closely with you. I'm definitely called here with these angel wings here, and he's the divine messenger. So Archangel Gabriel could definitely be one of your guides that is here to really help you and push you to help speak your truth to the collective. Because as you speak your truth, people will have the courage to speak their truth, and so on and so forth. You have Archangel Metatron here with this Merkaba, like, and he's the, you know, I associate him with like the third eye chakra. Metatron is he has compassion for like no other, like for people of human conditioning, because he's lived the human conditioning. You have divine help here to really be you, be authentic, and it seems like you've done the work, and like your angels are so proud of you, group number 2. Like, they are just so freaking proud of you. Archangel Metatron and Archangel Gabriel have your back. I get obviously, but Archangel Michael here too as well in the background, really holding it all together. You have divine support and assistance, group number 2. It's beautiful, and please don't ever make yourself small to make anyone else feel comfortable, ever. You stand in your truth, you stand in your integrity, and you speak exactly what it is that's on your mind. You know, it may not be exactly well received, but if it's your truth, then it's not wrong. There is no wrong in your truth. Now, you may have a misunderstanding on something, but that's to be later said. But as long as you're speaking your truth and you're not quieting yourself down, you're not making other people happy, you know, by sacrificing yourself, shine your light, group number 2. I think that's beautiful, and I really congratulate you, and I hope you continue to be this energy of being your authentic self. Like, you did the work to really free yourself from the chrysalis state of the shadow work state to be your soul self, and that's exactly what the universe wants you to do. So thank you, group number 2. Please continue to do so. You have divine clarity with that lemon quartz there. Clear divine clarity. I got nothing but love for your group 2. I hope this helped you. If it did, throw me a thumbs up. If you feel so called, you can share and subscribe. And if you're wanting personal guidance, you can get my information in the description box below. Till next time, group 2, keep shining your light, keep being a beacon of authenticity for the collective, to be brave and have courage to be their authentic selves. That's exactly what we all need to do on this planet at this time. Love you. Got nothing but love for you, group 2. Talk to you later. Bye. Hey, group number 3, if you chose the black tourmaline double pointed quartz crystal, welcome, you made it to your read. This is a super protective crystal, because black tourmaline in itself is a very protecting crystal, but then you have it encased in this clear quartz, which is an amplifier of energy. So she's like a super duper protective crystal, double terminated. So beautiful crystal there. Welcome, group 3, you made it. All right, Spirit, please tap me into the collective of group 3, and may I please get one Beyond Lemuria oracle card for the collective of group 3, please, Spirit. One Beyond Lemuria, please. One Beyond Lemuria for the collective of group 3. Just one, please. We just need one. We just need one, please. We just need one for group 3. Just one. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. The imagery is very similar to the pile number 1. Whew. Okay, ready, group 3? This is a lengthy message here, so I'm going to try my best here. Alright. Healing. The Lemurians were healers, naturally intuitive, and accustomed to navigating energetic-based realities. We all have natural healing abilities that are advanced when we deepen our energetic awareness. When we perceive the world beyond the more well-known senses, we start to receive information and wisdom different from which that stems from intellect. By tapping into life force consciousness and using this abounding energy alongside focused intention, we realize that anything is possible. Extend the margins of your awareness. Revisit a situation from a broader perspective or higher vibration with a focus on healing. Perhaps the issue is simply an outdated or limiting perception placement. You have the ability to align to a fresh new timeline inspired by wholeness. Okay. So as I was reading that, trying to stay present, reading the message, because sometimes my mind wanders. I have ADD like a motherfucker. It's really shitty sometimes. Okay, so healing. I'm called right away to doing some shadow work on some childhood wounds. That's what I got towards the end of, you know, perhaps where it says revisit a situation from a broader perspective or a higher vibration with focus on healing. So I personally have done this when I went to a soul retreat, like a retreat, you know, that did all these things, you know, it was Soul Adventures or some shit in Sedona. Anyways, and you had to go do that. You had to revisit yourself as a child, you know what I mean? Because most of us have fucked up karmic parents, you know, and we have these wounds, these generational curses, these generational wounds and things that we have to heal, that we signed on to heal for our line, for our family line, right? To heal these things, to break the curses. So this is what you're being called to do, group. You're being called to break the generational curses, and you have to go back and revisit your childhood, you know, the fucked up things that you've repressed. And it's not fun, it's not pretty, and it's, you know, you gotta cry. You have to cry. It's just part of the game, man. You have to cry it out. But the thing is, you have to go back as your adult self to your little kid self, so you can explain the situation from a higher perspective, a higher understanding, you know what I mean? Like I do this all the time. I'll go back, like, and I'll do it most times when I do a lot of my healing in the bathtub, in the bathroom. I do like bath rituals and stuff. That's where I do a lot of my healing, is in water. Water is very healing. So when I heal, I just generally do it in water. So maybe you can do a ritual bath, you know. I was thinking of actually selling kits to do ritual baths, but never mind. We'll get to that at a later point. So it's going back to those times as a child where you felt unseen, where you felt repressed, where you felt not worthy, where you felt you know, just not good enough. Those are a lot of those wounds as a child, you know, just not feeling good enough, like, you know, and you just need to go back to explain to your little kid self, you know, how the adults are fallible in our life. Like, they're not perfect. And once we can realize that adults are not perfect, you know, then we can have compassion for just as a human being level. But as a child, they think all the adults are perfect, and then they put on these masks, and, you know, then it's conditioning, you know. You have to go back and undo the conditioning you took on as a child, and it's not fun, it's not pretty, and it's messy. But you know, it is vital to remembering who you were on a soul level, before you took all these constructs that weren't you, you know, from the childhood conditioning. You have to go back and revisit some aspects, some things that you've repressed from your childhood, and go back and explain to them, you know, in your mind's eye. Go back to your childhood self, sit down, put them in, hold them up in your lap, and then explain to them, you know, with your higher understanding now as an adult, but to your child self. And you can go back and heal that aspect of yourself. I know it sounds fucking cuckoo, but it's fucking legit. Don't knock it till you try it. That's all I'm gonna say. Group 3, I know this was a really deep message, but that's what you're being called to do, to go back to visit wounds, old wounding from your understanding now, so you can go back and heal it. So you can let that, you know, that fragmented piece of you that splintered off, you know, the soul retrieval process, and bring it back, bring it home, bring it back to oneness with you. Damn. That's beautiful. You're being called to retrieve all the broken, lost pieces of you. I love you, Group 3. This is intense work. I'm not making light of it. And eventually, I believe I will be able to help people with this process, actually do the soul retrieval process. I'm not there yet, but I will be. And this is, you need to go and retrieve the lost and broken pieces of yourself. Go visit your childhood wounds and explain to yourself from your understanding now, so you can really understand, move on, let it go. I hope that helped you, group number 3. That was a really deep-ass message. If it did, throw me a thumbs up. And if you feel so called, you can share and subscribe. And if you need personal guidance, my information's in the description box below. Until next time, group number 3, I got nothing but love for you. I'll holler at you later. Bye.